What's up, guys? What's going on, you guys? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this live for the first time in a while, okay? So, I'm very excited, guys, because we are all the time like just talking and videos and stuff, right? But I didn't have the opportunity to have a live streaming with y'all, guys. So, I'm going to share with you a bunch of things. I'm going to share with you the talk that I had today in my live with in my Spanish channel live with Edu Cornago. We were talking about everything, and he was updating me about all the players and all the things that are going on right now within Real Madrid. And I thought, okay, this is going to be really interesting for me to share with the guys in the English channel as well. So I decided to go ahead and share it with y'all, guys. So we had the opportunity to discuss a little bit in a different way, right? Because we're all the time like in, just videos, and that's it. So yeah, I was talking to Edu Cornago here, as you can see, guys, and I asked him about everything. I mean, about every single player. Let me play exactly the right moment where he's getting into the streaming. Yeah, it's right here. All right. Yeah. Let me see if my microphone is working properly and de alguna manera siempre se lleva una victoria ahí. Desde luego que sí. Yeah, so I was talking to him about everything, and I asked him, the first question it was about Luka Modric, right? Luka Modric is a player who, as you know, over the last I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, Luka Modric apparently received an offer from Saudi Arabia, Al Nasser, and there were a radio station, Radio Monte Carlo, claimed, right, for any reason we don't know, hey boo, what's up, man? For any reason we don't know, they said Luka Modric was going to accept the offer from Saudi Arabia, from Al Nasser, right? Like 2 hours later, Marca revealed an information saying no, Luka Modric is not going to accept any offer from any club because the player really wants to finish his career in Real Madrid. Unless something is going on, unless he's not seeing himself in the better shape possible or things like that, unless something like that happens, right, then he will remain in Real Madrid because he wants to retire in Real Madrid. And there's no other option for him. There's no other way around. There's no other choice. I mean, Luka Modric has always been a great Madridista. We already know that, right? So for many people out there, maybe it's not true, maybe just something is going on, but let me tell you, man, Luka Modric, as far as I know, will retire in Real Madrid, and I mean, unless something unexpected happen, Luka Modric will remain in Real Madrid and will play for Real Madrid until the end of the day. I mean, until the end of the days, of his days, right? He will turn 38 though by September, I think, but man, that's not gonna be any obstacle in the way for him to keep playing for Real Madrid, right? So that's great. That's very good news. So although there is an offer apparently coming up from Saudi Arabia, he won't accept any offer. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I asked Edu Cornago about another offer that allegedly Al Nasser made to Karim Benzema, okay? And that is simply, I'm not going to say it's not true, but apparently he doesn't have, he's not aware of any offer made to Karim Benzema from Saudi Arabia, okay? He's not aware of that, and apparently the Saudi Arabian club didn't make any offer. According to Edo Cornago, didn't make any offer to Karim Benzema. Might not be true. I don't know. I think that these guys really want to sign a bunch of good players, but I'm not quite sure if they have already sent a bunch of offers to everybody. The one though who really has received an offer from Saudi Arabia, from Al Nassr, is Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard apparently has already received the offer from the club, and the funny thing is, although he's not willing to leave Real Madrid this January, this winter market, the guy is okay leaving Real Madrid by summer, okay? So Hazard has the offer, and he might leave Real Madrid next summer, which means that he might go and play for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. So that is the only one who, in my opinion, will accept the offer and will end playing for Al Nassr next summer. Next season, okay? So that was as far as the three Real Madrid players who already have an offer from Saudi Arabia. We were already talking about Ceballos and Asensio, okay? And Ceballos and Asensio have very difficult situations in Real Madrid, because although they've been playing really good over the last two games, Real Madrid don't have any intention to renew their contracts. Ceballos, on the side of Ceballos, the player is aware he won't play too much. And with the new signing, if it finally happens, with the new signing of Jude Bellingham, the most likely to happen for him is for him to go out and play in another team, probably Betis. That's number one. And as far as Marc Asensio, he already has a renewal offer right on the table, but apparently he won't accept that, as Real Madrid will not offer any more money. That is the difference between the player and the club, the money, and that's it. Okay, so before they keep going to talking about Real Madrid, let's go ahead and listen to Fabrizio Romano in his last video, because it's this one. And let me hear about that, because I really want to hear Fabrizio Romano talking about something like this.
This is Fabrizio. Grab your exclusive NordVPN deal by going to nordvpn.com/here we go to get a huge discount off your NordVPN plan plus a bonus gift. It's completely risk-free with Nord's 30-day money back.
Okay.
Tottenham have almost completed the signing of Danjuma from Villarreal. One of the big surprises of the January transfer window. Why? Because it's one more crazy hijack. After Mikhailo Mudryk, Arsenal, and then Chelsea jumping into it, in this case, crazy, because what happened? The player had an agreement done with Everton. Everything was agreed between Everton and Villarreal. The clubs already exchanged all the documents, so everything was ready for Danjuma to Everton. He had the medical on Saturday. He was with the team on Monday. He did all the media stuff on Monday afternoon. He was set to be announced as new Everton player, but waiting for the documents to be signed and for the contracts to be registered to the Premier League. What happened is that Tottenham decided in the night between Monday and Tuesday to act very fast to get this opportunity. Danjuma changed his mind.
Yeah, these guys in the market, man, are reckless. They hijacked the player.
Change his mind on
That's crazy.
Decision, and so Tottenham will sign Danjuma. It's going to be a loan deal until the end of the season, so same conditions as Everton, but Danjuma decided to say yes to Tottenham project, to Antonio Conte, and to Fabio Paratici, who decided to act during the night in a secret way to sign Danjuma. A very surprising story. Medical has been completed, and so now everything is done for Danjuma as new Tottenham player. But also important, guys, to mention the future of Malo Gusto, because I told you that Malo Gusto, this talented right back of Olympique Lyon, has an agreement with Chelsea on personal terms. The long-term contract is agreed. The player wants to go to Chelsea. He's been very clear speaking to Chelsea, to agents, and also to Lyon. Now it's on Lyon to negotiate with Chelsea, because it's very easy to negotiate with Lyon, especially in January. They turned down an opening proposal close to 20 million euros because it was including some add-ons. Now Chelsea are prepared to return with a new proposal. It's going to be a verbal exchange, so not just official proposals, because the two clubs are in direct contact, as has happened also for Mykhailo Mudryk, for example. So Chelsea will continue with this style, but let's see in this case what Olympique Lyon will decide, because they hope to keep the player at the club until the end of the season. So important hours and days for Malo Gusto too. Important hours also to clarify on right.
Malo Gusto is a player related to Real Madrid, but it didn't happen. Well, a bunch of players are related to Real Madrid, but
Jan Gravenberch. Some rumors on a potential loan deal to Liverpool or maybe to some other English club. From Bayern, the message is pretty clear. Bayern want to keep the player. They want to keep Gravenberch, and at least until the end of the season. They trust him. They consider him an important player for the project. Of course, it's not an easy moment for him, an easy first part of the season, but Bayern are convinced that he's going to be a really important player in the future. So at the moment, they are not accepting any loan for Gravenberch, and Liverpool are not negotiating for him. So this is the current situation. For Manchester United, I wanted to add that at the moment there is still no green light to Facundo Pellistri to leave. He has proposals in Italy, but especially from Valencia, because Valencia are really interested in Pellistri, on loan of course, but at the moment still no green light from Manchester United. They have to decide. Let's see when, let's see Erik ten Hag what he will decide, but there is still a chance for the player to stay, because at the moment there is still no green light for Pellistri, and also no green light for Elanga, another one who has many proposals, Borussia Dortmund, but also some English clubs, some other club around Europe, but at the moment Manchester United are still waiting. So keep an eye on Elanga and Pellistri, because it's going to be crucial for Man United, and also to understand if Man United will find some final opportunity in the last days of the transfer window. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Malo Gusto, Danjuma, Crazy Jack, also Pedro Porro, but more to come also on Manchester United, on Gravenberch. I wait for your opinion, guys, here in the comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell. As always, guys, subscribe to the channel. Ciao.
that's crazy, man, how the Premier League market is moving all around, man. It's spinning like crazy. Every single day we have news from Fabrizio Romano, man, and this guy is making a ton of views and subscribers thanks to the news from the Premier League and the signings and exits and stuff, man. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy what they're moving. Hey, Jota, that ink. How's it going, man? Okay, more people coming in. Good, man, good. How are y'all doing today? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's listen to this guy, because I will have him in my show and he's saying Kylian Mbappe will announce his possible exit by May.
Esos 2 años y últimamente con vosotros desde septiembre. No, Kylian anuncia su salida del PSG para Real Madrid en mayo, pero él llegará durante el mes de julio, que más o menos eso. Y lo de Vinicius, aunque venga Kylian y se vaya Vinicius, y hagan un intercambio, como se puede llamar, pero son traspasos totalmente diferentes. Uno ya está pactado, que es la llegada de Kylian, con el pacto cerrado, con lo cual de ahí no se puede. Y el tema de Vinicius será negociar, pero bueno, no van a poner muchas pegas al Real Madrid porque llegando el mejor jugador del mundo, pues Vinicius Junior no tiene cabida en el Real Madrid, menos en ese puesto.
Fíjate, encima dice que... So, he's saying, it's not only Kylian Mbappe will arrive to Real Madrid, he's also saying Vinicius Junior will leave Real Madrid. I mean, I'm gonna have this guy, man, because I just want to listen to him, but let me tell you, man, the news he's been announcing, I mean, since 2 years ago, are absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Sometimes I cannot believe it, but this guy is super strong in the social media platforms, man. Super strong. Yeah, my prediction for tomorrow, I don't know, probably 2-0. Maybe 2-0. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think, man. He's probably using us. That is what Jose Felix Diaz has been telling me for a while. That he's been using us. That's true. That is very true. I don't know. I don't know what his intention is, but yeah, I know. Have you heard about the controversy with the armband? That's crazy, man. And Kimpembe didn't know it. Didn't know anything. No. He didn't know anything. And I mean, I understand the guy is so upset, man. In my opinion, Nasser Al-Khelaifi really wants to keep the guy and really wants to keep Mbappe playing for PSG, but I don't know, man. How is he going to do that? To me, it's kind of complicated. Yep. He'll probably try it. I don't know. Yeah, next season, yeah, it's probably true. It really depends. It really depends what happens with Messi. Because if Messi leaves, then Mbappe might remain, right? But if he doesn't, if he stays, and then I think that Kylian Mbappe will try to pull out from PSG. That's what I think. That's what I think. But I don't know, man. This market and football, man, in general, it's just crazy. It is just crazy. I mean, yeah, it's probably true. On the other hand, though, is arguably one of the best players in the world. So if you think about it, you really need the player. I mean, in Real Madrid, when it comes to Real Madrid needs the best players, right? But I mean, if he comes with another attitude, like just a regular player and that's it, I think Real Madrid will be okay with that. But what I've been told is Real Madrid will not do anything. He has to do everything. I mean, everything. He has to come up with the contract. He has to come up with the people to deal with. He has to come up with everybody. And with everything ready to be signed, and that's it. I mean, Real Madrid will not even going to move a single finger. Will not move anything. So, anything. Yeah. But let's see, man. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. You never know, man. It's probably the attitude that he has is probably because PSG wanted him to have that attitude, because they put everything. I mean, they display everything on the table for him, right? When they did the renewal offer, right? They were like kind of like, okay, here's the deal. You got everything you want, and you will say whatever you want. You will let us know whatever you need, and we will try to make it happen. So if you want this guy, if you want this player, if you want this player in, this player out, whatever you want, man, just let us know and we'll do it, right? That's why they were rushing for achieving and complying with everything he said, because he didn't want to Leo Messi, he didn't want to Neymar. He tried to get rid of them, both of them, and he tried for PSG to get rid of him. He couldn't get it, and as soon as he saw PSG didn't comply with everything he said, he got mad, he got upset, he got pissed, and now he's trying to pull out, right? And he's probably utilizing the name of Real Madrid to solve his own problems, right? His own shit within PSG. That is the biggest concern within Real Madrid. That is what I've been told, basically. With all the talks I have had over the last weeks and days and stuff, with very, very close, with people very, very close to Real Madrid that really know what's going on and what happens and what is the position of Florentino Perez and all that stuff. They know that, man, that they might, he might play in Real Madrid again. Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing. We really don't know what's going to happen. We really don't know. But it might happen. I don't know, man. It's but it is something you have to you gotta take the risk. You definitely have to take the risk. Because if you think about it, he's the best player in the world right now alongside Haaland, right? And so I think you have to take the risk. Yeah, I do agree with that. Amen to that, man. We should go for Erling Haaland. Problem with Erling Haaland is we will have to wait. And the other problem you are facing off when it comes to Erling Haaland is if Manchester City really don't want him to go, they won't let him go. That is the thing. That is the big thing. So I don't know, man. It's a really complicated and weird situation, right? It's weird. It's really difficult. It's really difficult. I don't know. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he got release clause, but you never know, man. You really never know. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a video about what we've been talking about. So I just wanted to make this video repeating what we've been talking about here in the live, in the streaming, about Kylian Mbappe, and that he might be utilizing the name of Real Madrid to solve his own problems within PSG. I've been discussing with you all guys here in the chat, in the chat you're saying, yeah, Kylian Mbappe might be utilizing Real Madrid, and I do agree with that. I do agree with that, man. I mean, this guy has been utilizing Real Madrid since back in the day, right? Since 4 years ago, maybe. Thing is, he's probably, I mean, the question that pops to the air is, man, does this guy really feels betrayed by PSG, or is just a posture, right? Or it's just fake? I mean, does he feel betrayed by PSG? Because if he does, then he might pull out or try to pull out. But let me tell you what I said, man. Real Madrid will not do anything. Florentino Perez will not move a single finger, right? A single toe to sign him. Not at all. So if he really wants to play for Real Madrid, then he will have to show up and say, hey, here's the contract, here's the people you have to deal with, here's the deal, here's the price, here's my salary, here's what I want. That's it, man. That's it. And there's no more. There's no more. So the biggest concern within Real Madrid is Kylian Mbappe honestly trying to pull out from PSG and trying to come to Real Madrid, or is he utilizing our name again, right, to get whatever he wants within PSG, like the armband, or trying for PSG to get rid of players like Leo Messi and Neymar and sign other players like he tried with Lewandowski and Tchouaméni and all that stuff? What's going on here? So that is the big question. That is the big thing and the big question. So I don't know, man. We will have to wait a little bit, because I don't know, and nobody really knows what he really wants. And that is the main thing when it comes to Kylian Mbappe. I don't know, man. I'd really like to know what is in his mind right now, but we will have to wait a little bit. Yeah. And there's a guy here, random guy, saying Kylian Mbappe will announce his exit from PSG by May. Not quite sure about it, but who knows, man? We will have to wait anyways. Yeah, it might happen. You never know. Is this guy? Well, he says that in Spanish. But I'm going to translate everything. Look.
Kylian Mbappé anunciará su marcha del PSG en mayo, para que lo sepáis. Esto no salió en ningún lado, pero ya lo doy yo. En mayo, Kylian Mbappé anunciará su salida.
By May, Kylian Mbappe will announce his exit from Paris Saint-Germain. This guy, you see here, this guy has been saying the same thing since 2021. That's why I kind of want to believe him, because this guy has been saying since 2021 Kylian Mbappe will not come to Real Madrid by 2021 nor 2022. He will come as of 2023. And he's been repeating the same thing, the same damn thing, since, for the last 2 years. So that's why I'm thinking about to bring him over. I actually invited him over to the channel. So we will be discussing about it in my Spanish channel. And then whatever it happens, man, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, because it's gotta be pretty interesting to hear from him, right? No, it's gotta be intense, yeah. It's gotta be intense. Let me see if there's more stuff regarding to him. No, and it's pretty much in Spanish. So there's no point for me to play these videos. As you won't understand, and they do not provide anything new, anything you already don't know. My next biggest concern right now is about Jude Bellingham, man. I'm not quite sure he will come, because in the English newspapers, in German newspapers, right, they're saying all the time, constantly repeating, Bellingham really wants to join either Liverpool or Manchester City. So we gotta be careful with that, man, because everybody is assuming, every single person is assuming that he will come to Madrid, but I'm not quite sure about it, man. Not quite sure about it. Not at all. Not at all. So we will have to wait a little bit and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Now that's true. That's very, very true. Yeah, 50-50. I agree with that. You cannot trust these people at all. Not at all. Well, they've been talking about Bukayo Saka, the Arsenal player, man. That'd be awesome, but I'm not quite sure about it. Not very sure about it. Yeah, I mean, actually, Real Madrid is in need of a right winger. Definitely, yeah. I don't know, we gotta wait. Real Madrid have a 35 player list to be signed, or potential signings, or potential players that might like Real Madrid. Yeah, so okay, cool. After this 35-minute streaming, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, there's nothing else to be said. Yeah, he will live this season for sure, and if there's something new, I'll let you know. Okay, in my videos, just keep watching the channel, stay tuned, because more things will come up. I'm pretty sure of that. And all right.